longest-running hotel protest against the illegal criminal migrant hotels that has been going in the United Kingdom. And everybody that's been supporting us here for the past 2.5 years, you can be proud of yourself, because we started all these migrant protests. They didn't start them in England, it started in good old Ulster. But look at the crowd we're getting here. I've seen us standing here on a January or a February night with about 10 people here. Now we're getting hundreds of people turning up every single week. This is the fight of our lives. And you can be absolutely sure that this fight is going to go on for a very long time until we get rid of the traitors that are running this country. But we're not doing this filled with hatred. And this is certainly not about race. I don't care what colour your skin is. But I tell you what it is about. And a lot of people, you TikTokers that get a bit weak at the knees when I mention certain things, you may turn off your phones now, because this fight is about religion. Our nation, the United Kingdom, not just Northern Ireland, the whole of the United Kingdom has been overrun, not by Islamists, by Islam. We have been sold out by our government to Islam. This is a battle. This is a battle for Christian civilization. This is a battle between everything that's good and everything that is evil. And I want to say something. Everybody standing here tonight, every one of you, you're all on the right side of history. See, this isn't happening by accident. There's a plan behind this. And I don't know if you saw Tommy Robinson on Dan Wotton tonight. Tommy Robinson said he was told by an Anglican bishop in 2009, 2010, that our country was been given over to Deobandi Islam. Deobandi Islam is the most extreme sect of Islam there is. They're not moderates, they are conservatives, they're fundamentalists, and they make up 42% of the Muslims of the United Kingdom. That should fill every single person with fear. But you see, we're not fighting against people. We're not fighting against human beings. We're not fighting against flesh and blood. We're fighting against an ideology. And the only way to fight against a bad ideology is with a good ideology. And the people of Northern Ireland, the people of Ulster, the good Christian people, Protestant and Catholic, can do that better than anybody else in the United Kingdom. This is the last stand for the United Kingdom, and you are part of it. And we've got to take up this fight, and we've got to win. And don't think for a minute that you're going to be able to rely on the politicians. The politicians of this country have, to a man, apart from possibly Jim Allister and Alex Easton, to a man, the politicians of this country have betrayed us and sold us out. We need a clean sweep. We need a new politics, and we need people who understand what has to be done. And we see those police officers standing across the road. They're not digging out those police officers and individuals, but the police in this country. And if you're watching this on social media, you've got to decide which side you're on. Are you on the side of good? Are you on the side of evil? I know what side I'm on. What side are you on? And we've seen Stephen Nolan. How many people here like Stephen Nolan? How many people here hate Stephen Nolan? We've seen Nolan attacking the good people of Balamina. I want to tell you something. The good people of Balamina showed the country how to do what needs to be done. They took on a criminal gang. It wasn't to do with race. It was to do with standing up to a mafia. The people of Balamina stood up to a mafia and they won. That's what we've all got to do. We've got to stand up. So what do we do? What do we do? It's great having hundreds of people down on the street every single week. Everybody that came here this week, I'm going to ask you to do something next week. When you come back next week, Bring 2 people with you, just 2 people. It triples the size of the crowd. Every time we come down, this crowd is getting bigger and bigger. And I'm going to tell you something, if we get the numbers, we will win this battle without a shadow of a doubt. And the other thing is, we need to get political. We need a political voice that represents the working class people, Protestant and Catholic, black and white, of Northern Ireland. That's what we need. We need a political voice. Every single person here needs to be politically active. We need to be voting. We need to be standing in elections. And with strength and with resilience and with our own fortitude, we can take this country back and we can win. And remember this. Remember this. This is for our children and for our grandchildren. In the last week, it's been in the newspapers, a Pakistani Muslim migrant in London raped an 8-year-old girl. Just think about that. That is coming here unless we take a stand. In Nuneaton, a 12-year-old girl was kidnapped by 2 Afghan migrants. They raped her, they tried to strangle her, and they kidnapped her. That's what's going on in England. We've got to make sure that doesn't happen in this country. And finally, I have a message for Keir Starmer. I have a message for Michelle O'Neill. I have a message for the Chief Constable of the PSNI. You're getting worried about tension. There's a very easy way of diffusing the tension in this country. Arrest all the migrant criminals and send them back! That solves the problem. So again, thank everyone for coming. Give yourself a round of applause for coming. 7 o'clock every Friday. Make sure you're here in Bangor outside that hotel. Thank you very much. What's that, mate?